What traditions are you guys practicing right now?
The tradition of eating and drinking beer.
And how's that going so far?
It's really good. I'm having the Greek food today because I'm Greek. Yeah, we're actually I descend from some people that came from a little tiny island over by Turkey. It's called Samos, and I think the town is called Maritha Campos. So yeah, and they immigrated here a couple of generations ago.
So I'm here with Nate White, Sean White's brother. How does it feel to be cast in his shadow? Just you're picking up trash at the festival here, as I understand.
I don't know, pretty good, a little jealous.
So what are you guys up to today?
Today we're learning about people around the world and what they like to do. I have a tradition of going to the library and reading books.
This is Utah pretty much. So we can't drink till we're about 36.
I'm actually Jewish. If you were to count the number of traditions Jews have, you need a very intricate way of counting.
If they have a faulty counting system, I want to know how they know that the candle burned for that many days.
Well, I mean, 7, it's not that complicated. But, so the story goes, Egypt invaded what was then Israel. And the thing is, they didn't know how long this menorah was going to last. And that can of oil, which would have seemed to them would have seemed to last for like 2 days, lasted for 7 nights. It was a miracle.
Capoeira. What? Wait, hey Jai. Something awesome.
Hurry, take it. This is hard.
What tradition are you showing us today?
I'm showing you capoeira, which is a Brazilian martial art. It was created by the African slaves. They were brought to Brazil. They weren't allowed to learn any form of self-defense, so they created capoeira and they disguised it as a dance. So you see lots of movements. It also inspired modern breakdancing. Just sit there, trying over and over, falling on my butt several times. Well, I've been doing it 7 years, and I fall at least 3 times a day. So if you could do the math.
So Scandinavian weaving, what's the difference between Scandinavian weaving and American weaving?
Not a lot. I would say probably the patterns. And this loom is actually more of an American loom. The Scandinavian looms tend to be a little bit bigger, and we just couldn't fit it in the truck, so we don't have it.
Does Scandinavian weaving require more taxes and social programs to accomplish than American weaving?
I don't know how to answer. That's a weird question. I just finished one last Friday, and I used about 2 hours a week doing it, and it took me a year.
A year?
Yes.
So a lot of time investment to complete something.
Yes, but it's way fun.
What makes it worth it for you?
The end result. It's just, and knowing that I actually did it. I went through all these tedious steps and made something absolutely fantastic and beautiful.
So I set out with the goal of finding some traditions, and we found everything from garbage picking to dancing to Greek food to Scandinavian basket weaving. We got a history lesson on Judaism. And I found one of my own traditions worth preserving.